I must not have gotten the memo. Is resting biatch face a prerequisite before you can work at USPS?
Madam, why would you call the police?
Sir, could you step away from my counter instead of asking them questions and wait for the police?
I mean, seriously, I know funeral directors with more cheerful personalities than most postal workers.
They have to deal with a U.S. Constitution as far as preventing a citizen from conducting lawful business in a public establishment. Okay, how do we get away from that? How do we stop a?
Okay, so you're not
citizen?
going to remove him today. You're going to let him be here.
I cannot.
Okay, I'm done here.
Welcome.
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
And that's Officer Lopez, badge number 060 with the Tacoma Police Department. As you watch this, you're going to be wondering to yourself, is this that Leo unicorn we've all been searching for? Because he says things like this.
They'll have to deal with the constitutionality of this.
Which they understand.
Which me as a law enforcement officer,
three.
I have to abide by the U.S. Constitution. Okay. There are some officers that are newer who follow procedure but forget the ultimate law of the land, which is the U.S. Constitution. You can follow procedure all day long, as long as you're not violating the U.S. Constitution. But the moment you forget about the Constitution, your procedure doesn't mean anything.
I mean, when was the last time you heard a cop say he has to abide by the U.S. Constitution?
I have to abide by the U.S. Constitution, okay?
And Lopez isn't done. Stay tuned to the very end because he's just getting warmed up.
Are you recording this?
Absolutely. Your coworker here is committing a crime. She's false reporting to she's activating emergency services in the absence of an emergency.
I called it in.
What did you find out, Emma?
Sure.
What did you find out?
That they'll be coming both.
Well, yeah, I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Have I been trespassed?
From what I was told, yes.
Told by who?
From the paperwork from the cops.
Okay. Can I get a copy of that paperwork?
You can ask them when they come.
Sure. Absolutely.
Sure.
This will be the final. After this, I'm going to submit my complaint about this behavior here. Absolutely. You know how many times this woman's called police on folks over the past 2 years? Many, many times.
Yes.
In the absence of a crime.
What?
Many, many times in the absence of a crime. Is there some reason why she's on the phone with 911 to activate emergency services to call people with guns in the United States Postal Service?
I don't know. Do you have a gun?
She's calling people with guns.
But do you have a gun?
I don't answer any questions. I'm here to hold her accountable.
Sir, it's not your job to hold her accountable.
Well, we'll see. I could still file a complaint, right?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I intend on doing. That's what I mean by accountability. If I... Have you seen Sabrina, Miss McCowan? I heard you assaulted her.
I assaulted her. No, she tried.
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
Madam, why would you call the police?
Sir, could you step away from my counter instead of asking them questions and wait for the police?
No, I'll be waiting right here. Thank you. Is this open? Yeah, I can step away. Absolutely. We don't want to get hemmed up in something like obstruction.
Thank you.
But I'll be waiting over.
Fred, it's fine.
What's that?
Go ahead and hang out.
Absolutely, Penny.
It's good.
How are you going to trespass a member of public from the United States Postal Service?
Well, when you harass a government worker, it's okay. No, there's a reason.
There is no reason. You're lying.
You can't harass, coerce.
You are absolutely not telling the truth, madam. Oh, no, you're not. Emma, I would distance myself from her if I were you. But you can do what you want.
Please stop. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to wait for the cops.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. By the way, ladies, am I trespassed for life? Ms. McCowan, is that what you'd like? What's the, how long is the trespass for? Is it just this post office or is it all post offices? Am I trespassed forever?
I'm not sure. We can ask them when you come.
Well, she's got to fill out a declaration of trespass, for starters.
Everything's already been taken care of. No worries.
No, not yet, Miss McAllen. You haven't been held accountable for your behavior.
Can you stop?
She called the police on me, madam.
Talking to my employee and just wait for. Okay.
Yeah, you know, you were cordial to me on the phone initially when I talked to you after she made those absurd allegations about asking for her phone number or whatever it was, her birth date, and then calling the police. But this lady here, I know, has called the police on multiple people. Let me ask you, is there a Mrs. Hope that works here? No, I didn't think so. So the lady lied to me. I think that was Jessica Johnston. Are you telling me that this postal service is not governed by Poster 8 over there?
Why?
Why? Because are you calling the postal inspectors or are you calling Tacoma PD?
I'm calling Tacoma PD,
Okay.
sir.
And this on the window where it says no video, that contradicts Poster 8.
Really doesn't when you're in a private building.
It's still a federal
But
agency.
you're more than welcome to until the building owner tells you not to. It's not my place to tell you not to.
Well, the postmaster is the person I need to speak with, and you want to keep that information from me.
I do,
Why?
because you can talk to me.
Now, you would think that every single federal employee, since they will be dealing primarily with an American public, would be required to take a course in the basics of unalienable rights. I mean, is it really too much to ask that this federal organization established under the Constitution provide its over 600,000 employees with a pocket-sized Bill of Rights, at least highlighting the 5 elements of the First Amendment, specifically the freedom of speech and press? Also, the channel owner keeps saying Poster 8 when he really means Poster 7. Regardless, Poster 7 shouldn't even have a say in the conduct of people on federal property. Only the Constitution should.
Well, Ms. McCowan leveled some accusations a couple of years ago, claiming I was trespassed. She then closed my P.O. box as the mail that was returned, and she's called the police on me. This is the 4th time since then. And last time I was here, somebody identified as Mrs. Hope, and apparently there's no Mrs. Hope here, so I get lied to here. And usually, like you're cordial, you're listening, I appreciate that. She's cordial. Miss McCowan is a tyrant, out of control, federal employee. There they come. Yeah. There we Let me get the door for him. Hey guys.
Hello. How you doing?
Is this lawful?
What's that?
Authorized film
Private
and photography
property.
only.
Film?
In a postal service?
property, authorized film.
Okay. Is that why they're asking you to leave? Are they asking you to leave?
Yeah, but they could ask.
Hey, we'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
It's good. What, may I have your name?
Yeah, it's Officer Lopez, badge number 060.
CAD number?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me figure out what
Sure.
we're doing here. Absolutely. I'll give you a card.
Okay.
So tell me, is it about you?
Is there a body camera on? Hold on, is there a body camera on?
Absolutely. All cameras are on.
You sure? Yeah. Okay, good enough.
Okay. So somebody called about you, or I'm not trying to figure out what's going on.
There's no crime being committed.
No. I'm saying, did they call about you, or?
You'll have to ask them. We'll find out.
Okay, so I guess so.
I believe so. Yeah, multiple times over the course.
Yeah, I know we got a call about something. You came up to us, so I figured that was you.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Every time they call the police on me, I usually wait. But you guys came pretty quick.
Yeah.
this time.
So just so you know, you're clearly within your right to record people in a public building. So.
These people here are telling me a bunch of nonsense about this is a private building. There's no recording here.
No, it's a public building. You can do that.
Well, why do they sit there and they spend a lot of time trying to drill this into my head? I'm telling you, look.
You know, it's some people are not aware that you could record in public buildings.
Hi,
You're a
my name
public-
is Jessica.
Hi,
I'm the
Jessica.
director.
Oh, Jessica Johnston.
Hi, Jessica.
Yes,
Officer
hi, how are
Lopez,
you?
Here we go.
Thanks for being here.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Yeah, what can we do for you?
Oh, just wondering what's going on.
I have no idea. Somebody called, an employee called, and about a unwanted person.
Okay.
So we're trying to. So my
Trespassing.
officers over there kind of figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, they're over there colluding. I love that you have body-worn cameras. I love the transparency.
It's probably one of the best things that actually we got since I've been here.
That so when I came in, it says no video. That's not true. That's unlawful.
Yeah.
So here you are. Now look, I'm going to ask you to Miss McCohen is one that continuously calls the police on me. False reporting is a crime, is it not?
You know, in some situations it can be.
This is that situation.
If it's done blatantly, knowingly,
It's been blatantly,
right?
yeah.
And we get there. And
My perception is spot on. I'm telling
no,
you.
I'm not judging your perception. We're
Now
talking
look,
about
one more
somebody
thing.
here. Yeah.
He calls the police multiple times on different various people in the absence of a crime. This is the United States Postal Service.
If somebody says, "Hey, that man is like breaking into a car,"
Yeah, sure, that's a crime.
but there's no car broken into, and
Look.
they continue to call on anybody that walks by, then we're dealing with a situation where we have to prove that person.
She's got this thing that she thinks I'm stalking her. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's a public building. You can come in here.
I can
Do you
camp
still-
out.
you still have a post office box here?
Oh, you knew that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
did I tell you
somebody
that?
said that. Or
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. I'm saying is you have
Yeah.
lawful business here, a PO box.
Even if I didn't have one, I still have
You
office
still
business.
have lawful business.
Let me show you this over here.
It's a public building. People can walk in and out.
Let me show you this. I'm sure you've seen it many, many times. Well, seen YouTube. This is poster 8.
What's that?
This is poster 8.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
rules
yeah.
and
Very
regulations
familiar.
governing federal property.
Very familiar.
Now, you're not federal police. You're not a postal inspector.
Very familiar with it.
Do you have authority here?
We do. City of Tacoma.
By
City of Tacoma.
there has to be some sort of paperwork. I need that call event number.
What's that?
I need that call
As
event
soon
number.
as we're done, I'll totally give you that. Okay?
Why can't you give it to me now? The reason why I asked is because I always forget.
Now, Officer Lopez says a lot of good things. And even though his friendliness does seem a little over the top at first, he comes off as an understanding, level-headed guy who's trying to err on the side of freedom. But don't ever let the fact that cops can act nice and say good things every once in a while disarm you. Police officers are still part of a criminal cartel that vows to use the law against your rights and against you. And if they think they can get away with it, they'll try. But Officer Lopez is just getting warmed up. And if you can recall another video where a cop displayed this kind of concern for working within the parameters of the Constitution, leave a link in the comments below.
So it sounds like this is a privately owned building and the post office is leasing from them. So you can be trespassed. No? That's what the building.
No.
Okay.
It is a federal post office.
Miss Johnston?
It is public.
Miss Johnston.
It is public.
She was just saying she rents it to them, but the other tenants are
The
not.
post
allowed to.
office. This is a federal post office. It is a public. It doesn't matter if it's being rented or owned.
Officer Reynolds.
Sure.
This is the rules governing.
It's governing conduct and postal service property.
Now, if I was to be trespassed, Officer Reynolds, I would ask for a declaration of trespass. Now,
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go talk to her.
No, let me talk to you.
Oh, okay.
We have a post office here. Okay. It is publicly operated by the federal government. Okay. Any citizen can walk in, conduct any business they want.
Copy. It was on a legal document, so I'm wondering if that's why, but I can go in and
Public property, whether it's being rented or owned by the federal government or any government agency, anybody can walk in. They can conduct business. If that business is even anything but just filming,
So she
they
said
can-
none of the other tenants are allowed to film in here.
doesn't matter. This is the post office.
well, that might be part of their lease.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
That's a civil matter. It's a civil matter that they have to deal with. We're dealing with criminal law here. And in criminal law, you cannot stop somebody from walking into a public building and conducting business at all. It would be unlawful for us to trespass somebody from here if they're not committing a crime.
Okay.
Or
Let me go talk to the people real quick
Please talk
again.
to them.
Yeah. It sounds like.
Excuse me?
You're
Miss Reynolds?
approaching them, asking them for their birthdays and their addresses.
I'm not answering any questions. That's
Okay.
that's
That's what
outrageous.
they said it sounds like.
It's within his right.
I mean, you can ask.
Let me,
Yeah.
let me ask you something.
Sure.
I want to make sure that, and I'm talking about Amy here. She's professional. She's engaged. Very nice woman.
Yeah.
This employee here, very nice woman.
Yeah.
This employee down here is guilty of all kinds of things. I do not want her to call the police on me next time I come in here to do business.
Okay.
Ever again. That's it.
Can you tell me which laws she's guilty of?
Well, activating emergency services in absence of a crime is crime, isn't it?
Well, we get called all the time, and sometimes we have to do investigation.
Well, you're not the judge.
Yeah.
You're not. See what I'm saying, Emma? I mean, I do appreciate you though, because you were nice. You were nice to me the entire time. But Miss McCowan, she's gonna be held accountable. Yeah.
Were you the one that was speaking with Officer Reynolds?
Sure.
Okay. Were you speaking to her? Or?
Yep.
Okay. Did you call?
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What did you want us to do here?
So he wanted to know if he had a trespassing order. And I know it lasts for a year, but the director of the
Wait a second. There never was.
trespass because it's a private
There
building.
is it can be a private building, but this is a public.
No, I understand.
It is a U.S. Post Office.
Emma.
So,
No,
so
I get that.
regardless of the private business, private building, is the operation here is a public operation. Okay. So if somebody's walking up and says, "Hi, what is your name?" It is freedom of speech. If somebody wants to film, it's within somebody's right to film, whether it's in a video camera or
No,
a cell
I
phone.
understand that, Mr.
So my
Lopez.
question
but
is-
we have the postal inspectors involved now
Correct.
because
What is the situation?
he's addressing them in the parking lot is what I heard.
Where'd you hear that from?
Pictures of them.
Which you can. You can. You absolutely can. Public, you're within a public realm.
And he
records.
videotaped in a private building.
In a private
No.
building is a public
It's a
office.
private
It's a
building.
public office. It's a public
But
office.
the building is a private.
It's a
I get it,
public
you can videotape at the post office all day, but
It's
I'm
a-
talking about the building is a private owned building.
It's a public office.
I think she's talking about Officer Lopez if I go upstairs or downstairs.
Yeah. it's
If
a
I go
public
into.
office. So it doesn't matter if the post office is renting the space or physically owns the space.
Emma.
It is a public office.
Emma. There was never a trespass against me ever.
What was that?
There wasn't. That case number that was provided to us, there was never a trespass.
That's a CAD number. That's all that is. Computer aided dispatch
There was a report generated.
by Officer
There was
Moses.
never an actual trespass notice given.
Okay.
All right.
Does the building director just talk to your partner too?
Absolutely.
Miss McCowan, your employee over there, doesn't know what she's talking about, and like I said many times, she's
Okay, but I
lied.
need you to not address them and start talking to them like that.
She lied.
If you purchase something, I need you to walk away when you're done.
I'll consider it. I'm not
It's
going to be.
not a consider because
Look, I
if
didn't-
you're harassing them, it's
No,
another problem.
no, harassment's something quite different, madam. Harassment, you have to threaten people, incite violence. That's not,
When you're approaching them in the parking lot,
that's allegedly. That didn't happen.
Yeah, we have to have some sort of situation that.
What would you like? What would you like Officer Lopez to do? Put me in jail? Tackle me?
could you explain to Miss Jessica
Yes.
because she's the director?
Emma?
of the-
They can approach somebody and say, "Oh, how are
We
you?"
deal with this all the time, and you're the only one in 6 years that I've been here that has ever said this.
Okay, then the other officers don't know what they were doing because we cannot just tell somebody to
I
leave.
tell you what.
Yeah.
Come into the post office. He has the right to come to the post office.
So, is there one of your superiors I can talk to? Because
Absolutely.
after 6 years, and this happens frequently,
Yes.
the police are the ones who told me to put private on the door so that people like him stop harassing people in the building.
Those officers that were told you that are wrong.
Okay, and I appreciate what you're saying, but I just need to talk to somebody else about this because you're one out of a dozen.
I
who
can
said
I
this
can
to
kind
me.
of tell probably who you've been talking to over the past whatever year or so.
Six years I've been doing it.
Officer
You've been doing
Moses?
this for much longer than 6 years.
Who's who?
I'm not trying to question you or have that, but we have never ever
You can't bar
once
somebody from
been
a
told that.
post office.
But the
because-
postal inspectors could, correct?
Absolutely.
Well, they could, I guess, yeah.
Because
They have
they
to,
are
they have to
working
deal.
on it
They have
for
to deal
him.
with a U.S. Constitution as far as preventing a citizen from conducting lawful business in a public establishment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do we get away from from that, how do we stop a
Okay, so
lawful
you're not
citizen?
going to remove him today? You're going to let him be here?
I cannot
Okay,
remove
I'm
him.
done here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Nice to meet you, Miss Johnson.
In my opinion, Jessica would be a perfect fit as an advisor to Kim Jong-un over there in North Korea. She has no appetite for truth, no desire to support unalienable rights in this post office, and an apparent desire to have a man with a gun kidnap and jail a man with a camera. Jessica was absolutely unwilling to listen to Officer Lopez explain the constitutional boundaries of those who took the oath of office. But Officer Lopez isn't done spitting facts yet.
So we have the postal inspectors, which your partner has her information
Are they
involved.
law enforcement officers?
They're postal inspectors.
Are
They
they-
carry a gun and a badge,
Okay.
so,
Should I wait?
They'll have to deal with the constitutionality of this.
which they understand.
Which me
because
as a
we've
law
already
enforcement
removed
officer,
3.
I have to abide by the U.S. Constitution. Okay, and as long as this gentleman is just here conducting business, just because
Because
he is-
Mr. Lopez, what he said is I come maybe twice
A year.
A year, but I'll just come every day.
No, that's not what I said.
which he can because it is a post office.
Part of a male subject walking
But if the
around.
postal inspectors remove him from
They
here,
have to deal with the consequences of
Which is
barring a
fine.
lawful citizen from a public establishment. Okay, call number, right there in the middle, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Badge number?
Oh, 060.
These people are back there conspiring against me.
Well, body
I love
cameras.
it.
The body cameras on.
Yeah,
And
it's beautiful.
And department policy says we cannot
Mute?
turn it off or mute it unless we're conducting some sort of tactical discussion.
Sure. There's exemptions.
Yeah. It's interesting though that they would put a private property
And look
for a
how
public establishment. I have to think that somebody was provided with some interesting information about that sign there. Because the moment you step in here, you're in a public establishment.
absolutely.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I never did understand it. You know, the thing is she's telling me I was trespassed. So I was like, okay, I'm trespassed. She closed my PO box without authority, and she's in so much trouble.
You know, like I said earlier, some people are not fully aware of
These
the
people.
Constitution to begin with.
Well.
Some people have no idea what it actually is. Some people actually they never read it. They're not even sure about your First Amendment.
Yeah, well, 25, 30 years ago, somebody asked me for my driver's license or whatever, law enforcement. Yeah, here you go. Want my social security number, yada, 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 my birthday.
Social Security number?
Whatever
Oh my goodness,
information,
okay.
whatever information
Okay.
they're asking,
Yeah.
rather than, is this consensual? Is it?
What's that?
Is this conversation consensual?
Absolutely.
Am I
Yeah,
detained?
yeah, you came up.
I'm free to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you came up to me.
I'm free to stay then, right?
No, you came up to me.
I love it. You are a very nice officer. 25.
Yeah.
Now you referenced when you were speaking with Emma and Miss Johnson, I think it was Emma, about an officer that has been telling her different things that are not true.
That's what she's saying.
Which officer?
I have no idea. That's
Officer-
what she's saying.
Officer Moses?
There's a. I'm going to put this. There's some officers that are newer who follow procedure but forget the ultimate law of the land, which is the U.S. Constitution, right? So you can follow procedure all day long, as long as you're not violating the U.S. Constitution. But the moment you forget about the Constitution, your procedure doesn't mean it's anything.
If you don't exercise your rights, this kind of thing right here on the door is going to happen.
Exactly. It's like somebody
You're gonna
walking
lose them.
around, walking around open carrying in Washington State, which you can absolutely can, right? And people get a little bit
Agitated?
freaked out,
Yep.
and they because it's not
Normal.
to them, right? But it's because
constitutional.
Just because it shocks them. That means
Yes.
it's unlawful. Right? It shocks people when somebody's videotaping them in public, even though there's cameras everywhere.
There's cameras in here.
Right? I get recorded probably from 20 different angles in every building I walk into.
I personally think Officer Lopez did a stellar job protecting this guy's rights, and he seems to really care about operating within the framework of unalienable rights. The name of this channel is Exposing Tyranny. I'll leave a link in the description, and if you visit him, let him know Here's the Deal sent you. If you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my most popular playlist. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on there that you haven't seen yet, and unfortunately, because we live in the land of tyranny, they're still very much in play today as they were the day I made them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, share this video, grab a shirt if you want to, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand what your rights are and exercise your rights, because if you don't exercise them, you will lose them. I will see you in the next video.